Hey guys,
I'm Ethan Bradbury
here with another video. Hope you guys are having an amazing St. Patrick's Day. But today I want to talk a little bit about CSGO cooldowns, as it seems to be something that a lot of people are actually taking issue with. So cooldowns are a very important part of CSGO, and if you don't know what cooldowns are, when you play matchmaking, what ends up happening is if you leave a game, you do too much team damage, you get kicked too often, what ends up happening is you get a cooldown, and they can range from 30 minutes to an hour to, I believe, 24 hours, and then you get a 7-day cooldown. But the problem a lot of people are having is they are getting kicked by these 4-man queues, and they're being kicked for things that you probably really shouldn't get kicked for. Also, there's those rare circumstances where you do too much team damage by accident, and what ends up happening is you get banned from playing the game that you want to play, and it's a little disappointing to see. The cooldown system is very necessary to the game. It does keep out a lot of people from doing bullshit, but it can be exploited, and that kind of is an issue. You can get kicked for, or you can get a cooldown for kicking too many people, and that sounds really fucking stupid, because if you think about it, there are a lot more assholes in CSGO, because that's just generally how it's gonna go, because there are more people playing the game. So when this system was implemented, CSGO wasn't nearly as popular as it is now, so more common now is griefing and trolling and throwing and just bullshit along those lines. Especially with the rank shift update, we're seeing a lot of people throwing and trying to get into the lower ranks, so you will be kicking people more often than not, and you know, it leads to you getting some cooldowns, and sometimes it can be bullshit. Also, as I said earlier, you can even get kicked too often, and what ends up happening is a 4-man queue will kick you simply because you're not part of their queue. I don't understand the fucking logic behind it, but these types of people are getting more and more common, and they are fucking assholes. And they will get you a cooldown, and it will make it so you can't play the game, and you really didn't do anything. This is more rare than some of the other things that I've talked about, but it is still something that happens, and is still something that is really, really frustrating. To be honest, I think if you wanted to fix the problem with people leaving games, what you would do is you would make it so you can surrender a game at any time. I feel like this would be a very important change to the game, and something that would make it so people who are throwing don't have to sit there for an hour to throw a match, and they don't really waste everyone else's time. They can simply surrender the game immediately, and those people don't have to back out, those being the people who, you know, aren't throwing the game and are actually trying to play, because some people only have a certain amount of time to play a day, and they run into a game and these people are throwing, and it just ruins the whole experience, and they can either A, sit there and waste half an hour on a game that they know they're going to lose, or they can leave and take the cooldown. But in this system, I would like to see it so you can just surrender, you can move on, and you can get into another game. I feel this would stop people from backing out, and it would just make the game overall better, because people aren't constantly fucking leaving, and also the throwers can do their thing without harming pretty much everyone else. But yeah, as CSGO has gotten bigger, we have seen more and more abuse of this cooldown system, and I think it needs an overhaul in design. I'm not really too sure what you can do to fix it, other than the thing I mentioned earlier about, you know, making it so you can surrender, because you have to have a system in place, and you need to, you know, fine-tune it, and this cooldown system really hasn't been fine-tuned in a while, and CSGO is getting bigger, and the game is changing rapidly, so it's pretty much time for them to do something about this. If I have to tell you anything to avoid getting cooldowns, try playing with a queue. I know it sucks that you would have to do that in the first place, but if you don't want to get kicked and you don't want a cooldown, that is probably the best way to go. But thank you guys for watching this video. Tell me what you think of the cooldown system in the comments down below. Do you guys got any recommendations on how to fix it? I really want to hear it. Tell me in the comments down below. And if you like this video, how about you hit that like button? And if you dislike this video for some odd reason, how about you hit that dislike button? And if you're new, how about you subscribe? And when this video does reach 500 likes, we'll be uploading next one. So be sure to smash that like button. But yeah, guys, this has been the Chosen One Inc. And as always, peace out.